Hi, friends. How are you? Y'all are getting ambience because I'm too lazy to turn on the overhead lights. Ambiance is my friend. I'm just gonna roll through some highs. Hello. Hi, Marissa. Hello, Ashley. Hello. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Martina. Hello. Hi, Jen. I'm glad that we needed some sprints because I can provide. I will be your Lord and Savior of sprints. Hello. Hi, Bree. Hello. 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 Oh, I get to go on a plane again. I can't believe that you just went on a roller coaster ride, I feel like, over there. Like, you were staying, and then you were going, and then you were staying, and then you were going. Hello, your first sprint. Hello. Hi. Hello. 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 I started early enough, Emma. You can make it to a sprint. I need to read. I don't want to read. I need to read. Hello, Michelle. No, but seriously, yeah, like, I felt like every story I saw from you was like, plans have changed. I just want to go home. I don't blame you. My first sprint too. Hello, welcome to everyone whose first sprint it is. Hello. I have so many 100 to 200 page library books to get through. I believe in you, Nicole. You can do it. Hello, Jessica. Marissa. I love that, like, you just, like, latched on to epic fantasy. And, like, when you decide to read it, you just go hard. Like, there's no effing around when you decide to read epic fantasy. Hello. I did. Hello, Kayla. Starting a song for, oh god, on the plane too? Good luck. Hello, Hannah. How ya doing? Bria's not home yet. Reading The Final Gambit. I haven't read that. I should change my name. I am reading a capital A shade. My computer hates me. Capital S shade of mad. Oh no, not all capitals for madness. A shade of madness. Although I might also switch between that and the Rob J. Hayes because I'm supposed to start my buddy read tonight. 450-ish pages left of Way of Kings. Gotta focus tonight. We can try and do some focus sprints. I know Mel is joining us at some point though, so who knows if focus is a thing. Sylvia, hello. This will keep me company during the last hour of work. Then I can read. I hope that you have a good last hour. And what are you reading afterwards? Hello, I'm listening to The Lost Village by Camilla Sten. I don't know that one. 100 pages left in Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. Whew. You're in for a ride still. You're still at the beginning. The Blade itself is so good. Honestly, really hoping that I just don't read The Blade itself, and maybe it'll end up on Becca's list next year for BookTube Bestie. Working on novellas tonight. That is always a good plan. Reading Legacy of Ash. Are you liking it? I need to continue that series. I really liked Legacy of Ash, but I have yet to continue. Reading Our Wives Under the Sea. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Jody. Hi, Deb. How's work? Have I finished all the SPFBO nominees? No. Fire of the Forebears needs to be read. I'm procrastinating it. Everything else has been read. Just Fire the Forebears. I'm almost done of my ebook and then want to finish my audio arc tonight. Fun. Hello, Lauren. First time joining your sprints at the beginning. Tress in the Emerald Sea for me. I hope you like that. I've heard it's very whimsy for Sanderson. This one light's going to piss me off. I'm going to cover it. Hi, Sarah. I'm reading The Cold in Her Bones. I don't know that one either. Hello, Anna. One Piece Volume 1. I like the One Piece anime, but I've never read the manga. Manga? I don't know how to say it properly. Uh, so I hope you enjoy it, but the first arc of the show is one of my least favorites. Peter Van Arsdale. Get some spreadsheet done. Always a good time. I loved The Lost Village. I'm listening to Book Eaters and trying to get some productivity done. Aren't you still at work, Deb? Are you being productive at work or other productivity? I'm eating fried ravioli with vodka sauce, and I'll be reading Monster Volume 2. That sounds delicious. I want fried ravioli with vodka sauce. Age of Ice over here, my first gang book, and I'm shocked how much I love it. I love that for you. I DNF Fire the Four Roses, putting me in a slump. This is why I have avoided it. I have heard one person like it. One person. I don't know how it made it to the finalists. Sorry, Dom. I cannot wait for the incoming rant for Four Bears. Yeah. Yeah. Vodka sauce, yum. Hello, this is perfect timing for sprints for me, just getting ready to have some wine and read. I also have wine. I need to be better at holding it through the stem, though, so it doesn't get warm, because I don't like warm white wine at all. I'm reading The Big Four by Agatha Christie. I don't know how to say this title, but book for the Poirot book, number 5. I'm reading Near the Bone and the Gift of Presents, also about to put the kids to bed. I hope they go to bed easily for you, Hannah, because you deserve it. And then, I actually don't know if you drink, Hannah. If you do, pour yourself a big glass of wine and read Near the Bone. I hope you love it. It's one of my favorites. Reading City of Brass. Now, that's another one of my favorites. Yes, being productive at work. I'm in between the books. 3 books, a short story collection, a female flick, and lastly, I need to start a rom-com. If you want votes, I kind of vote for a rom-com. I don't know why. I feel like it's a good mood right now. Just finished my audiobook while I work on knitting my sweater. Then I'm going to switch to physically reading and reading Shadow What Was Lost. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, reading The Obelisk Gate. I need to read this series. I really do. Watching doggos. Always fun. I'm reading The Last Watch by J.S. Lewis. Starting The Light of All That Falls. It's a beastie. Yes, yes, Megan, it is. I'm so scared of it. Good evening. Alternating between school, work, and Ninth House tonight. Let me know your thoughts on Ninth House. I enjoyed Ninth House, but I'm unsure if I'm going to continue. I'm waiting to hear what more people say about Hellbent. I'm almost done with my ebook, then I'll be switching back and forth between a short story collection and a romance. Always a good. I love a switch. I'm currently reading 3 Swedish Mountain Men by Lily Gold. I blanked there. Hold on. I'm currently reading 3 Swedish Mountain Men by Lily Gold. I don't know this one. You need to freeze some bottle of wine and use it in an ice cube to keep the glass cool. This is smart. I just put regular ice cubes because yeah. I have no clue what I want to read except a book I can't start until Monday. For Polarthon? Is that why? I was looking for sprints. I'm reading Stack of Romances, starting the X Talk, and Book Lovers. I hope you like both of those. I'm making homemade poutine tonight. Yum. And reading Shadows of Self, second book in Mistborn Era 2. If it's good, tell me. I need to continue Mistborn Era 2. I've read the first book only. I know Book Lovers is not really a romance, but it looks pretty with my romance paperbacks. It's not really a romance? Have you read Something Is the Children of Coming comic? I think you would like it. I haven't. I have a couple comics, but I'm not a big comic person, because the art is lost on me. I end up just reading the words and then flipping the pages, and then I'm like, "Wait, I missed something," because, you have to, look at the pictures, so comics don't really work for me, but I always want to like them. Reverse harem romance book. I, in theory, really wanna like reverse harems, but I've yet to read a good one, so if it's good, let me know. I didn't like Book Lovers. It was a romance and family drama, but it was really boring. Fair. Hello, Christy. Trying to decide between Empire Storm's Love on the Brain or The Lightning Thief. Empire Storm's Sarah J. Maas, because I vote for that one then. Regular ice cubes water down the wine. They do. Sometimes, though, it tastes better for me. Having Bordeaux, and once the kids are in bed, I'm cooking up some grass-fed steaks. Sounds delicious. Book Lovers is a romance for us non-romance readers. Empire of Storms. Something is Killing the Children is so good. House of Slaughter is a must read. I'm gonna Google this. Something is killing the children. It looks cool. I'm gonna screenshot it. That looks really cool. Oh, Lightning Thief. Lightning Thief. I started already, so might as well. What's Polarthon, Emma? Do you have to read winter-themed pages? Polarthon is a readathon hosted by Jade. Jade Ray reads every first full week of February, and you just read winter-themed books in general, but polar fantasies is like the main reason. But yeah, you read like winter-themed books in general. It's a good one. This year there's a wheel when you spin. I think Emma, you are a mod. You can link it, I think, if you want, but I'm too lazy to link, so I hardly ever read contemporary romance, so I hope that bodes well for me liking it. Can't believe it's already February. Me too. Gasp. Polar fantasy. It's a lot of fun. What Cass said. Goes to hunt it down. I don't think I have Jade linked connected. Let's see. French wines are my favorite. I am a red wine kind of gal, and that's all I know. Oh, look, Deb was on it. I don't really know areas at all, but I definitely prefer red to white. But my mother likes white, and since I still live at home with her like a peasant, I drink what she drinks. I mean, I pay for it sometimes, but like, we just, instead of opening 2 bottles, well, we do open 2 bottles, I guess, most nights. But one at a time. Find the link. Everyone's got it. Everyone's on it. Did enjoy. I feel like I missed some pages up here. I have penne with vodka sauce and 4 cheeses. Yum. I think we're making pasta tonight too. You got there just before I could, Deb. Good job. You know what's funny? I think it might be my last linked thing because I was just linking Jade in my video. I might go bake muffins and listen to the audiobook. This is always a good idea. I'm gonna start a sprint. I have a reference playlist for all readathons. Fair. I'm rosé when I drink, but I can't really drink on the meds I'm on. I have yet to find a good rosé either. I like the Snoop Dogg one. It is so far my favorite. How long of a sprint should we do? What are y'all feeling? Like a long sprint? Like a 50-minute sprint? A 40-minute sprint? An hour sprint? A 30-minute sprint? Someone give me a time. I'm gonna have to check this out, Kayla. We have a 45, a 50, a 45. Okay. We have a bunch of 45s. We have some 40s and some 50s. Okay, we're gonna do 45 because I feel like that's like, oh, we have a couple hours. I'm feeling a longer one. Let's do 40, Deb, 43. Let's do 45 because I feel like it's in between. It's like the one with the most votes, and then it's like in between 40 and 50. That's so organized, Deb. Hello, Rye. If you want a link, let me know. You're always welcome. 45 is fair. I'm getting dinner ready to cook. I'm cutting everything up for my mom to make stir fry. I love stir fry. That is the best. Stir fry is my favorite kind of dinner. Are you having it on rice or noodles? That is the question. Share screen. Chrome tab. Pomodoro timer. Okay, I will see everybody in 45 minutes, and I'm hoping Mel will be here when we get back. Hi, friends. I saw people join. Hello, Claire. Hello. Hello, Kathleen. Hello. Oh my gosh, 1:17 a.m. Good luck. Hello, Aaron. I read probably like 10%.
Not bad.
What are you doing, Mel?
I literally just walked in the door and we're corralling dogs.
Fair. How's David doing?
He's good. He just had to have the lidocaine, so he's fine. He's mad that he can't drink out of straw.
What was he getting done?
He'd have a tooth extracted.
Oh.
Yeah. And he thought it was a wisdom tooth, so he was gonna need anesthesia, but then it ended up being a tooth beside a wisdom tooth. I don't know. It wasn't bad. I drove down there for nothing.
I started Arc Royal Self Pub Sci-Fi. Hello, Alicia. Finished your ebook. Just getting home. Didn't do anything. Gotta find my motivation. Next sprint it's gonna be yours. Finished 2 chapters and tried to finish my hour-long YouTube video. I need to go watch Mel's video still. That's my plan for later this evening.
A feature film, sorry.
Love it.
It's doing way better than I thought it would, so
I thought it would do well. I passed the halfway point in the Book Eaters.
ooh, fun.
30 pages. 51 pages. Joined late, so only got 20 pages. Eating dinner, pizza and beer because today has been rough. That sucks, but dinner sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I need to sit down and read. Made it 14% into the Lost Village. Started to crochet my oldest daughter's blanket. Read the recap in 12 pages in the light of all that follows. You know what? I should probably read the recaps, but I don't.
I don't want to read it.
Good luck.
Mm.
I started it today and I said, why can't I DNF this?
I mean, I guess you could, but
I can't. 22 pages. It's like 25% of the book. Solid. Marissa, you're killing it.
I still need to read that along with 8,000 other things, and it's only the second day of the month.
A mood. That's how I felt last month. Now I'm just like freedom, but there's still a lot of things I want to read.
Yeah, I was just gonna say there's just too much I want to read. Not as much I have to read, but it's like, but the things.
Being sneaky and joining at work.
I do this all the time.
I need to watch Jade's video too. Ate a
Yes.
burrito. Yum. Updating my reading journal, but did finish Gone to See the Riverman today. Good job. I didn't read. I just got ready for bed and got bullied by Jade into reading the entire Like Hannah's trilogy this month.
Nice.
Then you guys can come to the live show.
Yes.
But like, I feel sad for you, even though I think you liked it. But
I was going to say, I think that Kath might like it.
I think Kathleen will love it. I know Jade's loving it. It's just me.
And me.
We're one and the same.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't read anything. I was determined to finish my puzzle, and I did.
Everybody's doing puzzles lately. I love it.
I'm reading The Cult on Fog Island. Sounds fun. Need to finish the audiobook because Finley's new audiobook just hit Scribd tonight. Fun. You could have already read book 1. Watching from California. I also bullied Kath. This is fair. This is normally.
I love it.
And Alicia bullied me, yes. 20 pages of Ninth House. Reading the Keiju Preservation Society and thought I was going to love it. 60 pages in and mad. I've heard some people not love this one.
Yeah.
I own it. I don't think it is what I thought it was, but
I don't think I have that one.
Reading went well yesterday. Today, not so much.
Mood. I haven't read it all today.
Jessica, you're grinding through One Piece. It was in the audiobook. I skipped it still. I was like, I could listen to a 50-minute recap, or I could go to the first chapter.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a recap. That will be getting skipped.
Alicia told me I need to do one of your favorites, Cassidy, and rate it 1 star. But I have great taste, so you just can't. This is fair. Almost halfway through my second book of the month.
I still need to finish one from last month.
I don't know what I thought it was, but I feel like I heard someone describe it the other day, and I was like, this is not what I thought it was.
Don't know what that was, but it's
But
not
yeah,
it.
just bought a Kindle Paperwhite.
Love my Kindle.
Me too. I'm not liking this. I think I'm gonna DNF it. Do it. I keep dozing off on my couch, and it's only 6:30 p.m. I need something to keep me awake, but not awake all night.
That's hard.
Just sit up. That's my
Stand up. Read standing.
This is what I told you. I have good taste. It's so what makes it hard to rate one of my favorites 1 star is that I give so little books favorite status.
That's fair.
Although I still wouldn't care. Kathleen, we can still be friends.
I
think there was a book you disliked of mine that I liked. I'm trying to decide if I want to read Scribd or start The Dark King. I'm gonna go for The Dark King.
don't know which one that one is. I know what Scribd is.
I don't know either, so I just voted.
Maybe one of the Nikki St. Croix books.
That doesn't help me anyways.
The Peter Pan retelling one thingy. Oh goodness, Willie.
I'm guessing it's some kind of romance.
It is. It's a dark romance. Really?
I know you dislike Jade 4 and that made me sad. Was there? I didn't dislike Jade 4.
That's a strong word.
I just gave it 3 stars over 4 stars.
How did I give? I think I gave Jade 4 2.5 star.
I also read The Poppy War and loved it because it's great.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I finally started to try and catch up on BookTube. Watched all the BookTube besties. That's a lot. Good
and
job.
read the prologue to the Nona Wannabe book. That's hilarious, first of all. And I know exactly what you're talking about.
Me too. Why am I even here? I am not participating in Novellathon. I'm not a novella kind of person.
Me either.
Long and chunky.
We're going to try it again for Haunted House and then don't think it's going to go well.
I have a couple longer ones on there. You're ahead of me. I didn't continue Jade after the first book. I'm just getting used to Cassidy hating at least half of my favorites. Why am I being known for this now? Carrie said the same thing today on Twitter. When I said I didn't have to Long Way to a Small Angry Planet, she's like, I liked this one, so I'm not surprised.
I think it's just that slow, pondering. It's just not my thing.
It's not mine. I agree. Read 2 more pages and definitely DNFing it. Good job. I'm so jealous, Marissa. Send me some.
Yum.
Do you have a reading plan?
Probably Umbral Storm.
Fair. This is good. I'm not prepared to start No Wannabe.
No, that'll be a tomorrow problem. It's the audiobook.
Great.
I got about 10% in, I think, when I was waiting on David. So the Shard guy just showed up.
Okay. Maybe Kath, maybe you're the problem. Cassidy hating a book is no sign how my enjoyment will go. You know what, Deb? I think that you won't love a book I hate. Like, you won't 5-star a book I hate, but you'll like it more than me. That's how I think it'll go.
That's a fair point.
Fair. Something in common. Okay, your taste has been redeemed. I love that there's 128 people just watching me and Kath
fight over
good taste, yes. That's probably fair. I'll be reading Bitter Twins this month. Mark my words, it's my comeback month.
Enjoy. I hope you love it.
I hope you enjoy it.
Speaking of Bitter Twins made me think, and Lycanius made me think of the backlist. When is that announcement supposed to go up?
The video is filmed.
Did you decide on, I don't know how to ask this without, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not for the thingy, but is there more people joining us?
The person I asked has already read it. So
Oh
no.
yeah. Yep. I remember that.
And then it's not fully decided if I'll ask someone else.
Cool.
It'll just play it by ear. I think that will be the next, because I have essentially my next 2 videos that are filmed are Backlist Book Club announcement and the Haunted House TBR.
I gotta
So
film that tomorrow. I'm not ready. Crap. And then I need to watch your video. That may be what I end up doing in the next sprint instead of reading, because why not?
But I didn't hate this Deb. I just DNF'd it because I stopped paying attention. Literally, I was doing my Sims house, and all of a sudden I was like, I have to this in about 3 hours. But I didn't love it either. Kath does have good taste, because Kath's taste is my taste. I still haven't managed to guess what the series is. There. I love all the subterfuge. Very true. I've been keep calling you Alyssa, I think, but it's Alicia. I'm so sorry. I can't read. I'm so sorry. Very true, Alicia. We have similar reading taste. See, when I'm not in a smut mood, I do have good taste. Everybody has good taste. I just like to bother Kathleen.
There are certain people.
Oh, Alicia, we will have to talk then, because Kath and I share a lot. I'm trying to push myself to read outside of my comfort zone, but we'll see if that lasts. I used to try and do this, and then I was like, but why? But why? I guess I still kind of do, but...
I mean, every once in a while, but I'm not going to, like, deliberately seek out things I don't think I'm going to like because they're out of my comfort zone.
This is not true. I know who she is, too. I'm blaming the wine, because Alicia's here all the time making fun of you with us.
I'm a demon after all.
Your next book club pick makes you want to bang my TV. It sounds so good. I know what it is.
I just am also slightly terrified because everything that Cassidy picks and I go along with is cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 11th cycle, terrified now.
Yeah, I'm terrified of it.
The new Nona. It's not wannabe Nona now, it's new Nona.
She's bi, so now she's new, not wannabe.
Well, Nona's bi or lesbian. I'm not really sure if it's ever established which.
She's bi.
Okay.
The whole novella is her with a man.
Gotcha. I have not read that.
I didn't read it either, but it is. Is what you enjoy. So am I going outside my comfort zone or just discovering my comfort zone? I agree with this. Okay. Agreed. Hello from Croatia. Just joining, reading Half a Soul. Cannot wait until 5:30 p.m. tomorrow so I can hibernate and double flip off anyone who disturbs me. Popping in to say hi, but it's movie night. Enjoy your movie.
Okay, good.
Serious about waiting until people actually start these books in the future to determine if they're cursed or not? I'm sorry.
I feel like Deb or somebody else needs to read them first, although these have been vetted by Rachel.
Yeah, next backlist pick has been vetted by Rachel. 11th cycle, however, has not.
No, but backlist has been vetted, and we were told the Lycanius trilogy was also vetted, and we were told not to do it, did it anyway.
Yeah, that was my fault. I didn't trust Rachel. Now I trust Rachel. Rachel is a bad
Rachel anyway. I feel like we're talking about her.
I made it about halfway through The Burning God, but I'm going to have to alternate between studying and reading. I hope you're enjoying The Burning God. I'm actually surprised Rachel's not here.
I know. It feels like we're talking about you. Where are you?
Yeah. God.
Does she know you're sprinting?
She might not.
90% of the time we get a message about halfway through. Crap.
Very, very true. Thank you. Well, Popular Book is my favorite. I want to say the last one. I really liked the ending of the stories. But honestly, I read them really close together. So, like, can I remember? I don't know. What kind of stories? Like romance, fantasy, horror. I can do it all on KU, I think. One finger or two?
There's a two finger?
What?
I was confused.
Kathleen's just like one starring the last book already. Oh no, this is so sad.
I liked that series. I wouldn't say that any particular book is a favorite book, but the series is fun. Hi,
I
Rai.
would agree with that.
Hello.
Hello, Rai.
Hello.
I'm so confused about flipping the bird with two fingers. I'm like, if you show someone a V with your fingers in UK, it's like giving the middle finger.
Interesting. That means something very different here.
Yeah. Yeah. I really liked the first two, but this one feels kind of sting. I could agree with this, even though it's my favorite. I could definitely agree with this. Rai, what are you up to?
I am reading Lauren Graham's new memoir, the one that plays Lorelai on Gilmore Girls. So,
Did you finish the third Finley?
I end up grabbing it. I've like heard not great things about it, so I'm like really nervous to like. They said it's like Michelle read it, and she said it was really slow. Like she struggled finishing it. So
They seem to have peaked at one.
Yeah, because like I liked the beginning of the second one and the ending of the second one, but the middle one or the middle part of it was like I struggled like big time, like wanting to read it. So I went with this one instead, just easy read. It's super short. It's like not even 200 pages. So
Nice.
Do you have your haunted house TBR planned at all, Rai?
I think I'm just like I have Confession, so I might try and read that. That one's short. And then I think I'm gonna just do a lot of the Ride and Die, like whatever's on KU. I think it'll be easier to read like on there probably.
I actually really struggled with KU horror, but I found a lot of Scribd horror.
Ooh, okay.
Which I've never used Scribd ebooks, but there's a lot of horror ebooks on Scribd.
I listened to, which actually would be considered a slasher. It's Stephen Graham Jones, and it's an exclusive on Scribd.
Is it Final Girls?
No. Hold on, let me find it. It wasn't even on Goodreads for some reason. I don't know why.
There is one that I have saved. It's a novella, like a short story novella from him, because I need an Indigenous author for our fantasy, so I might try it during.
I'm trying to see if I can find it. It wasn't terrible. I mean, like it's about the Clown Brigade.
Oh yes, that is the one I have saved.
I listened to it. It's like the audio is so short. It's not bad. I wish it was longer, obviously, but it doesn't even register on Goodreads
because it's 48 pages.
Yeah,
that is short. But I've read something that's 30 pages before that was on Goodreads.
Yeah, I couldn't find it, so like I put it on my spreadsheet, but like I was annoyed because it wouldn't count towards my goal. But I was like, whatever, on there. But it's not bad. It's weird.
I'm not a big fan of his writing. Like I've DNF'd 2 of his books and finished one and didn't like it. But I do need someone for the Indigenous prompt, and I also don't like why I can't speak.
The audio is literally, it's like an hour and 20 minutes, the audio, and so I listened to it like on whatever, and it literally took like a half hour, 20 minutes.
That'll be good.
So it's perfect for the readathon.
I have so much saved.
It's creepy.
So I just need to, I've got a bunch of things saved. I just need to pull out what prompts they would fit for and film the video. And I need to do that tomorrow because it's supposed to go up Monday and I have no time this weekend for anything. I'm going to have to like get ready for the live show before or get ready for the wedding before the live show and sit there in like full face makeup and a dress because the moment 1 o'clock hits, I'm going to be like, I got to go.
I kind of am here for that though.
I'm so annoyed. Because I'm like, I don't want to feel rushed and I don't want Sandra to feel rushed. So I have told her, I was like, please keep going without me. Like, this is all my bad.
Early.
Yeah. Like, it's all my bad. I am so sorry.
Look at these educational sprints about the V.
I'm just reading the comments as we're talking and chuckling.
It would have to be really bad to not make it through. 40 pages.
Hey,
It's
there have been
doable. I mean, like
books
I
that-
said, like obviously it is what it is. It's 40 pages. Like you take it for what it is. Like I wasn't, but like the concept of it would be cool for like a longer story.
Kathleen.
Oh no! Come on.
It's okay, neither did I. But I've already read it, so it's okay.
I need a summary. Becca's gonna go way over my head. I know it. I'm terrible at book clubs. I used to be, and then the FOMO hit, and here we are.
Oh god. Luckily I read I the Word last year.
You can come then. Got this.
You do not have until end of the March. The live show is on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
for
Yeah,
I
Catch Up Book Club, First Law, you have
Oh.
until the end of March. But for Wheel of Time, the live show's on Saturday.
I'm honestly lost now. I don't know what's happening.
Maybe it's the other book.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna sprint. I'm lost now. I have
Whole conversation went, woo!
I have hit lostness. So I will see you
I'm gonna
guys
watch
in
your
45
TBR
minutes.
and not read. Okay, cool.
Hello.
Hello.
I ate dinner. I had pasta with like sausage and like a rosé sauce.
Yeah.
So I didn't eat that much, but I'm slightly struggling with the shade of kindness. Not in like the way that people are gonna think I mean. I just mean that I don't. It's not. It's not the level of the first one, but like it's still incredible.
I say maybe it's a not right now book.
I won't. If I put it down, I won't. I just soft DNFs always become real DNFs for me.
That's fair.
Me too.
It took me over a week to read, and I still gave it 5 stars. If that helps.
Yeah,
Like I keep putting it down, picking it back up, and putting it down, and then picking it back up again.
I also struggled with the first one. Like if I rewatch my vlog back, it's like an okay book, and then all of a sudden at the end it was 5 stars. So I'm like, I'm still loving it. Like I feel like when I say that I'm struggling with it, people think like 3 stars, 2 stars, 1 stars. That's not it.
It's just 4 instead of 5 at the moment. Maybe.
Still be a 5.
I said at the moment. At the moment.
Yeah, at the moment it could still be a 5. I'm just struggling with it. I don't know how to make this make sense.
That's fair.
I think it's just like a lot. Like I really have to pay attention.
That's fair.
I'm like rereading a lot.
Yeah.
How'd everyone else do?
I watched your TBR video and took a bath.
Did you read?
No.
Well, these are reading sprints.
Yeah, but I have to go to work tomorrow, so I have to multitask in the beginning.
What do you mean by that?
Like I just took a nice bath and watched your TBR video while I was in the bath.
Do you clean yourself when you're in the bath?
Sometimes. I took a shower this morning.
I don't clean myself. If I have a bath, I feel like it's just relaxing.
Me too. I use it for more of like a relaxing, like.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll like take a bath and then take a shower. Like if I need to. I want to shower like
myself. Agreed.
I'll, yeah. I'll sometimes or sometimes I'll take a shower then take a bath depending on. Yeah.
This was more of a relaxing, I'm cold bath.
I didn't read much because Grayson was still up for a little bit. I mean, he's in bed now, but we already have all our schools are canceled for tomorrow because it's gonna be the wind chill is so bad. Now it's gonna be like anywhere from like -20 to -30 wind chill. So they've already like canceled all the schools for tomorrow. So he has a cold day tomorrow, so he was up a little bit later, but yeah.
That's cold.
Rachel, how was the gym? Fair. I don't
like going back. I don't like going to the gym in the night because there's so many people. I'm like, don't touch me.
While we chat, I'm just gonna click on things instead of reading them out loud, but I will read them in my head. But since there's 4 of us, I will let us chat a little bit.
And I put some books on Pango. I've been putting books a lot on there tonight. We were putting books away. Like I still have piles of books. I'm still Target's out of their bookshelves right now, so I've been waiting. But I need to put books on my shelf. So I've been actually unhauling quite a few books. A lot of YA. Like I just don't gravitate towards YA anymore.
I'm always here for the YA edit now.
Like I'm keeping some of like my queer YAs or like things that I would like to still try, but like there's just like I know I'm just not like I'm not gonna read them. Or like there was like Christina and Lauren, I gave like a 3 stars. Like I don't love it. But it's like I don't have room.
I wonder if Deb would hate me if How to Sell a Haunted House happened to possibly sneak its way onto Pango.
Deb you'll sell it fast. I do. My 9th house I sold like within an hour.
As long as it's a singular book, it's fine, or 2 books, it's fine. I made the mistake of putting series bundles up because I had a lot of YA and middle grade series. Put them all together, then people bought the bundle, and then I didn't have a box, so I had to go buy a box, and it was just not a good time.
We order from Amazon so much that we literally, so I have like a bookshelf, like a small bookshelf in my closet or in my back room of my basement, and we just stack them. I stack my books there in all the boxes.
I do that too, but all of my boxes were too small.
No. See, we order like big bags. Like that's so much stuff they send up in huge boxes.
I love it.
I'm almost done with the lessons never learned.
Oh my gosh, I'm debating starting it.
I'm starting it tomorrow. On my way to
It's
work.
also most definitely queer in this book.
Rachel asked me in the first one if she was misremembering if the main character was queer, and I said, I have no clue. So
I think it was mentioned by the future her,
That's
not
what it
past
says.
her.
So and so character, love interest, her. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
because the thing happens in the caves of the first one.
also, it feels like people were very productive that sprint. I'm just saying, from
Except for
what I
me.
read.
More than I was.
And I saw that Kaylee was in here. Hello.
But it's also we're not in prison for the entire book.
I'm excited to see where this story goes.
Me too.
It's the one I'm most excited to pick up right now. So, well, I was excited for A Shade of Madness, and I'm still excited for A Shade of Madness. But it's gonna be a slower read than I wanted.
I don't want it to be a Valor situation.
No, I don't think it will be.
Okay, good.
I think it's just
That will make me sad for you if that's the case.
I think without the audiobook, it's like it's a big read, if that makes sense. So it's not a binge in one night type of story without the audiobook.
How it was 600, 586, something like that. It's a big book.
I just like
but it's not like his writing style is very focus heavy.
Yeah. Like I think I have to pay attention.
Yeah. Yeah, I will completely agree with that.
What?
500 his writing style, definitely. You need to focus.
Like, I love it. It's incredible.
It's kind of like Stormlight. It's not going to be a just mindless flip the pages kind of read.
When I did Way of Kings, I had to have the audiobook too.
Yeah,
only Kevin Kemp would just stop having children. Read this book.
Read the book and then have kids.
Speaking of,
he tweeted
Sanderson. Right, I think he would like the first Secret Sanderson project.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be musical.
Yeah, it's the at the end he describes it as like Princess Bride if Buttercup went to go save the prince instead of.
I've never read anything by Brandon Sanderson, so
you should try it.
I think you would like him.
I have also one, I think, of his books.
Have you not read Skyward?
That's the one I have. I'm literally I found it on my shelf. That's the one I have. I've never read it.
I think you would like it.
It's pretty self-contained, this one. So it's part of his bigger universe, but it's more.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll have to give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might like that one.
I'll have to try and look into it.
Yeah, Amazon always sends me the biggest boxes.
And it's like the smallest, or they like do like a huge bag. And it was like I ordered something and it was like little, like literally a bag, like the item was this small, but the bag was like this big. So I was like, what is this order? I'm like, there's no way that could be that little thing. And they're like, it's such a waste.
That's happened.
I'm like, I do not need that big of a bag.
This is weird. I've seen so many people this year. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just like everyone I follow is with like the same age group, or we've really just like as a society we've all decided YA is like not as big of a thing. I feel like I've seen so many people like
I agree.
Not stop reading YA, but stop reading as much YA.
I think that's what it is. Like I'm more selective. Like I'm going through and like the certain YAs I read are usually queer or hard hitting. If hard but like or by authors that I've liked in the past, I would probably like just buy their book. But like some of these random YAs that I have, like I'm not gonna read them. I've had them now for how long, and I have no desire to pick them up at all. Like contemporaries, YA thrillers, I will read more a little bit.
I'm still into a YA horror.
Yeah, but like
I like YA horror.
I'm not, and that's like the shelf like those are the books that I'm working on putting away. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't have room for them, and I'm not gonna read them. So.
Django Wexler, I liked his YA, and if he put out another YA, I probably would read it.
Yeah, like I'm still gonna read YA. I'm just selective.
Yeah. Being more so like and a lot still like that I've kept.
Two young adult, or there's one young adult horror that I like the author that I need to get the.
I love the cover of Into the Sublime, but I've heard it's not very good. But I've thought about reading it so many times because I love the cover.
Do I have that? And I'm looking to see if I have something I thought I had because I want to read it for Haunted House. Oh, I forgot I didn't put the review for Emperor Rune on here. There's one of them. Do I have the other one?
There's something about YA horror that I find it's just like, I think it's very action packed.
Yeah.
It's less about like psychological horror, which is probably why I like it. 'Cause it's no teenagers.
Somebody.
What's
Who
it
was it?
Cornfield? It like just goes and goes and goes. Like there's no like. I mean, there's a plot, but it's not like you're not there for the plot for that one. You're there for the slashing.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think that it was maybe Kayla that said young adult horror, like adult horror has a tendency to follow themes and like adulthood and parenthood and all of these extra stuff, whereas YA horror is like, let me just give you the horror. Like, let's hit it straight.
Mm-hmm.
If you like it, Emily, let me know because I think about buying it all the time because I love that cover.
I want to see the cover.
It's like a girl in like the water. Her eyes are like pointing out.
Oh, I think I know. Let me see.
Who's it by?
I don't know.
We're going to type in Sublime book and see what we get.
It's called Into the Sublime.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I should do for 72 hours.
Oh, yeah, that is a really good cover.
I was going to recreate it for 72 hours prompt.
I've almost bought in this book before too because of the cover at Barnes & Noble.
I read so many reviews though, so I talked myself out of it. And people say it's more of a thriller than a horror. Rachel, what are you thinking about doing? Are you going to read horror with us?
I don't do horror.
I
don't do horror.
I read about romance, and look at your TBR this month.
That was not my choice.
What if you could use the thriller wheel and maybe you can do like historical mysteries?
We'll see.
Or just like, no, I'll be in the comments of the sprints doing whatever I want.
This is what happens. You tell me things and I ignore you.
This is fair.
Except when I ask, hey, should I hop on sprints when I mean like in the comments or be antisocial?
I love House of Hollows.
I haven't read this one.
It's very weird. Michelle did not enjoy it as much, but I really, really like it.
I'm not sure weird horror is I don't know. Sometimes I like really weird horror and sometimes I hate it. Like I just haven't decided.
This is definitely a cross between horror and fantasy. Like there's fantastical elements to it.
I don't know why I never picked it up.
I think
I like it.
The Scar by China Millville is like weird horror, sci-fi, fantasy, weird things, cosmic horror thing, and I really enjoyed it, but it was weird.
Sometimes weird is good. Sometimes weird is not good.
Agreed. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's.
House of Hollow made my top books. I think of 2021. No, 2021.
It had cactus people.
Cactus people.
Interesting.
I don't know. But
we're very quiet today.
I don't know.
We are. I've done a lot of driving today.
Claire.
Yeah, it definitely has like fantastical elements to it. It's weird. Like it's very strange.
Ooh, what is this What We Harvest you speak of?
What We Harvest is also very atmospheric horror with zombies and plant disease and such.
Plant disease, that's
interesting. What is this that you speak of? Oh, I've seen this book.
What We Harvest?
I thought that was a romance for some reason. I don't know why. Nothing about it says it's romance. I don't know why I thought that.
It has a flower on it looks like a romance cover.
It does. Apparently it's a YA horror. I might have to hang on to that one.
The next time we do Haunted House, we need to remember we should do a small town secret prompt.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, I love small
That's a
town.
good one.
That's a good one.
Sandra, go to sleep.
Sandra.
I'll move my camera for like 2 seconds. Hold on.
You need sleep for Saturday. Go to
That would
bed.
have been such a good idea.
I need to freaking find a good summary.
I was speaking.
I
of
need to
that,
find a
too.
good summary. Next, any 72 hours, we should probably plan more than about 4 days ahead of time.
We don't do that.
Guess what just came into my library finally?
Ooh, Expanse 7? 8?
No,
8.
no, the other one. Great. Wheel of Time 2.
Oh.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for Expanse 8.
I would say it wasn't. I said 7, and I was like, that's not right.
You read 7.
I'm reading. Yeah.
I don't know
I
how
was
I got
excited because 9 just came out in paperback, and I was not going to buy it until I had all of them in paperback, and it just came out in paperback, and I was like, that was such good timing. I'm excited.
I'm glad you like book 7. I think you liked it a little bit more than me, but it was just weird.
I think I liked it better than you and less than Dad. Dad was like, it deserves a 5-star, and I'm like, it didn't quite have 5-star feels. He's like,
Bobby
it's a 5-star.
Bobby was great.
I'm
Bobby was
thinking about giving Leviathan Wakes another shot already.
Watch the show, because if you DNF the book a 3rd time, you're never going back to it.
No, because I'll always know that I need to watch the show first and then try it. And I want to love it so much, but I need a freaking. It depends if I end up reading a T Kingfisher in a haunted house. If I don't, and like Leviathan Wakes is a lot shorter than Mask of Mirrors.
Pretty sure you're going to despise Hollow Places.
Well, I was thinking I would
is
do What Moves the Dead just because it's like 5 hours.
smart. It is short. It is short. Have you read Fall of the House of Usher?
No.
Okay, then it might be okay for you. Don't read that first.
Yeah, Leviathan Wakes is not a good first book. It's like really nothing to do.
It takes like it's really long, and it takes a long time to get moving. Like it was probably the last 200 pages before I cared.
And there's really not much in the first book for the plot, for the overarching plot. I mean,
those books in general, though, are relatively slow.
Yeah.
Like just the overall big plot is relatively slow, and I think that's why most of them got 4 stars for me. They're very character-driven books.
Yeah.
Two of
Y'all
them
not
got-
selling this for me, but I need a freaking pseudonym initial book. So
KJ Parker.
yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna like KJ Parker either. That's the problem. I think
can't help
Leviathan
you.
Wakes has the
Is
best.
RJ Barker a pseudonym?
No.
No.
There's the Ford guy with the Engines of Empire that was terrible. But
No, I
Don't
do
do
that.
that.
That one. I probably should unhaul it.
It was like a
It's
2-star prediction.
I DNF'd it, so
Found that I only enjoy YA thrillers, but not really any other horrors. Big pass on all of it.
I like horror.
Great climax / endings.
I agree with that.
yeah.
I just like sometimes, I mean, like I can forgive a shitty beginning and I can't forgive a shitty end, but sometimes it's like, okay. The whole book sucked and the ending was good.
I will say it's usually the first half that's a lot of setup and character building, and most of the action and plot usually happens in the latter half, and that just seems to be their formula. So if you really like the characters and you want to know more about those, then the first half's not going to feel slow. But if you don't, then the first half's going to feel really slow every time.
Yeah. It's only happened to me like twice. It was probably the first book. Was it the 4th book or the 3rd book I didn't like? Which one was the bad one?
4? No.
4 was the planet with
3.
the...
I think it was 3.
3 was the ship battle that was a lot of death.
Because it wasn't
The planet?
the Cibola Burn and the 2
Abenaki.
C's. I think you liked both of those.
Cibola Burn was the planet with the weird eye gunk.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Caliban's War was the one I loved.
I also love Caliban's War.
I think it was the 3rd one you loved. 3 or 5. Yeah, 3.
I like 5. Yeah. This is...
We've read too many of them at this point.
Leviathan Wakes, Caliban's War,
Abaddon's Gate.
Yeah.
Abaddon's Gate.
Yeah, they get some weird names.
I was about to say something else. There's a lot of novellas.
We haven't read any of them.
I haven't read any of them. I think Dad will probably go back and at least read the one with Amos because he loves Amos.
I think I'm just gonna listen to they have a compilation.
Omnibus.
Yeah. I'm just gonna listen to that if I have.
Like, I'm starting 5 soon.
I don't think that was it. Was my cryptic anything spoilers or anyone? I don't think it was.
I think the thing is though, like for me, sometimes with a series is like I don't want every book to just lead up to a great ending.
I agree.
Like I want, if the first one does or a couple do, that's fine. But like I should be able to start a third or a fourth or a fifth book in a series and be like hooked from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Which is why almost all of them got 4 stars from me. Mm-hmm. Because it's just it was every time.
Yeah. I think overall I like it's a very enjoyable series and I don't regret owning them.
Agreed.
This is why I have not unhauled it, because I haven't made it far enough in to like.
So yeah, the first 6 are one arc and the last 3 are another arc.
And so far the book 7 did not have that slow start. It started pretty quick. I don't know why it took till book 7 to do it, but
also just find a good summary with me.
Find a good summary and then send it in the Late Night Crew Discord.
I feel like Mask of Mirrors is like hit or miss. I know people who
didn't
like it, and I know people who didn't like it, and there's not a lot of in-betweens.
For me, the issue was the main character was too much in her persona, so I cared about the persona more than the main character.
Drummond?
No, in the Mask of Mirrors.
Oh, I was very confused.
Fair.
Yes, I agree with that statement about Mask of Mirrors.
And it was also
also one of those books that liked to have a different weird name in order to make their fantasy building. And I'm like, that's not how you world build. It's just by renaming everything this really weird name that I can't remember. And therefore, every time you say it, I have to like try to figure out what you're talking about. I got real old real quick.
I think, what was it? The Thai Child was the worst for that. And I got confused.
Oh, to me, Mask of Mirrors is way worse than Thai Child about it.
I don't even remember it in Thai Child anymore. That has just been, it's gone from existence.
It was something like Ship Mother. I'm like, what? What? It was all these like all the shit.
Oh yeah.
I know what you mean now.
I was like,
should we sprint? Is this a thing that people want?
No.
It doesn't matter to me.
I think
Bry's over here like,
I'll do whatever.
Yeah, Bry's like, I'm just sitting here in silence because I don't read these books.
I'm just chilling, so it's totally fine.
Oh, yeah, we should look. We've been called upon. Okay, I will see you all in 45 minutes. Hi.
Huh?
I hear your TV, I think.
You shouldn't be able to because it's really, really quiet. I can barely hear it. Let me try disconnecting my mic and reconnecting, see if that helps.
Okay.
Is that going to happen?
Hello.
Hi.
I finished the book.
Oh my lord. One day I'm impressed.
What are you hearing?
Sounds like very soft
Any better?
mumbling.
Yeah.
Because I haven't changed it. He hasn't turned it up or anything since when I was here. So I don't know.
I could kind of hear it last time, but not a lot. But it sounds better now than it did when we came back.
Mhm.
We
Just
came
like
back
the
it was really loud.
It's weird.
I read about 6%. I mostly just talked to Mel.
I got bad distracted. I only read like 3%.
There.
If it gets bad, let me know and I'll move into the bedroom.
I think we're good now.
Okay.
Mhm.
One chapter of How to Sell a Haunted House in the remaining 25 minutes. I hope you're enjoying it more than I did. Hello. 89 pages of book lovers. Read 14 pages this time. Hello, Maria. Watching Mel's vlog, but we'll read in the next one. Only got 20 pages. May hop off and focus on reading the rest tonight. This is fair.
Yeah.
I came
Sometimes
back
nights
and
are like hyper focused, and sometimes it's like
Mhm.
can't focus at all.
Agreed.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I hate back and rapping and Rachel.
I think Bri was here, and then she left, and then she came back, and then you were here in place of Bri.
Yeah.
No. I have the same amount of energy every.
Oh. Well, we can't all
Sometimes-
have this.
When I'm reading a book too, I'll like, get really into it, and then like people go back to chat, and I'm just like, and I just leave because I'm ready to read. Or like I'll chat for 5 minutes, and I'm like, you gonna sprint again?
Yep.
And then other times I'm like, don't sprint. Do not sprint.
I'm at the beginning of a book, so I'm not nearly as committed at the
Mhm.
current moment. So I don't care.
And
Go ahead.
I have nothing else to say.
I finished Lessons Never Learned, and then I'll finish my other book.
Bad buddy reader.
Yeah, you.
I said I was going to start, and then
You didn't say start and therefore finish.
it's 16 hours. It's not that hard to listen at. I listen at 2 times speed, and I listen basically all day.
Still 8 hours of listening in one
Yes.
day.
So
Flat.
I don't know.
You need help picking your next read after Wolf of Yarrow.
Give
What
us
are you
choices.
feeling like? Do you have like options at all, Maria?
Give us choices.
Along the Racer's Edge.
I don't know if that's a Maria book.
Yeah, I don't know. She could like it, she could not.
I just know it. Yeah.
3 more books to start before you go to bed, but they're novellas at least, right?
That stresses me out.
I'm getting to all the actiony parts at the end of Way of Kings and I need to finish before Saturday. Yeah, like I would just turn us off and grind. I do that all the time.
Enjoy.
I also need you guys to yell at me not to buy more books because I bought another book that I need to stop doing.
I am the
You
wrong
know who
person.
you're talking to.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh. Well, Tethered Mage is our buddy read, but you have all month for that.
Ashes the Sun doesn't
Ashes
risk
of
you
the
wanting to
Sun.
binge. Rude.
Yeah.
What SPFBO book would you go for? I think
Yeah.
is the question. One of the MCs in the book had a crush on the other MC for like 2 years, and the other book bloke. No one uses that here. Didn't know it. It's just adorable how into him he is. He's just so gone. You deserve a guaranteed win, Maria. Do you have then maybe Tethered Mage?
I was fixing to say that one's the Emma favorite, so maybe Tethered Mage.
but my Janko Wexler is.
I mean, I like Ashes of the Sun, but I feel like Maria and Emma's taste in fantasy go a
Mhm.
little bit more hand in hand.
Although, what Emma didn't love about it sometimes was that it was too Star Wars.
True.
But I
I
don't
didn't.
think that she'll give it more than a 4.
I agree.
Like, it'll be a 3 to a 4, I think.
Yeah.
No, we did not use bloke.
Mm-mm.
It's
We're
too
fine.
weird mouth shape with our accents.
I gotta try and start speaking like an American and not a Canadian. I was watching someone talk about accents, and us Canadians, we go up. And so, like,
Mhm.
how do I go low at the end of all my words? I can't do it.
You have to talk more in the back. You have to talk more in the back of your
Yeah.
throat.
I can't. I don't know how to do it.
You
Your
probably
accent doesn't come out unless you're talking about certain things or certain words. I hear it in certain words, like pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah.
If you say pasta, you say pasta.
Mm-hmm. Although that
I
is,
hear it
I will
very
say,
often.
pasta. It goes both ways here.
Yeah, and that's the only time I hear it really though. You don't sound super
A's
A.
or A's instead of Us.
I think it's like the French influence. You're talking in your face versus back in the back of your throat with the going up. So when you're talking up, I can't do it right now. But you need to like push it back to the back of your throat. Also, Maria, avoid void. No.
Yeah,
Three-tethered mage. It's
No.
decided.
I would do one of the tethereds.
The tethers.
Because I do
Oh,
like tethered spirits.
I haven't read Tethered Spirits, so.
okay. I thought that was my. I'm tired, but
Well,
I
the
thought
other
that
one
was.
wants to read is tethered mage.
I know. I thought it was. You said.
It is. Aussies and Canadians, we all go up.
Never
there
noticed
is.
that.
I mean, there is an Aussie in the chat. I think.
And we talk, I think our tongues hit the top of our mouths a lot,
Yeah.
which makes the ups sound.
I don't know. I can.
Hello.
Here with my southern accent, so I can't help you.
I can do. I can do a New England, and I scared Mel with my New England
You
accent.
do have a scary New England accent.
Maria, I had to for me personally, I had to look up the comparisons. And I see it now that I've looked them up, but it was not in my face.
No.
I say that because it's a tagline, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think if you don't like Star Wars, the gay is there, but not so much so. I mean, it's there in book 1, but it's more prominent in 2 and 3.
Even
But
then, it's just like a cozy relationship that I think Maria will like, actually.
Yeah, I think you'll actually think you could like it. If the Star Wars is what's scaring you off, I wouldn't let it because it's not that Star Wars.
Yeah, it's just like their swords are powered the way a lightsaber is, kind of, but then it's also like magic. Like you'll have a fire sword or a wind sword, not like your regular lightsaber, and like how they access their magic is similar to the Force, but like not Star Warsy.
Yeah, but it doesn't like scream Star Wars.
It's also more prequel-y with like the politics versus the original trilogy, which
I didn't even go that deep.
Yeah, I didn't either, but like I do see it, but like also I feel like that's just a standard for everything.
Well, I was forced to learn that deep, so now I know that. It's word of God that it's.
Y'all have the thing. When is that thingy? When is the?
We have until Friday to listen to it, so probably this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know when there's thingies.
You can say the thingy. I don't care.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was a secret.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
I'm not gonna say it unless you
You
say
can.
Hey guys, these guys forced my podcast friends to read Ashes of the Sun, and we interviewed Django Wexler. It was fun. It's coming out this weekend, probably.
Listen to Rachel's podcast. I'm excited for it.
I'm very excited.
And Maria, there's an event in Seattle that's Fonda Lee and Django Wexler, who I've interviewed both. I was like, hello.
Yeah, because even Red Sister, I wouldn't like it is Assassin Nuns, but it's not.
Yeah, like it is Assassin Nuns, but it's not at all Assassin Nuns.
But it's like not at all.
Like, they are nuns. They do assassinate people, but they aren't what you think of
They're
when you
not
hear
nuns as in
assassin
like
nun.
nuns.
Yeah, they ain't
Yeah.
nuns.
They're not nuns.
There's a TV show that's like Warrior Nuns. That's nuns.
Yes. I'd say go for Tethered Spirits and save Tethered Mage for closer to chatting. Because I struggled remembering details of that one. Tethered Spirits was really quick. And it was enjoyable. I just actually requested an arc of the second book. No one's obviously my review hasn't come up, but I enjoyed it.
The Tethered Mage thing, we're just kind of talking in the Discord, and then if we want a live show, we can do that. But I'll also be doing the spoiler vlog for that one, so that'll be kind of how we're doing the chatting on that one. So you can read it whenever.
Also, Claire, I think if you're a Star Wars fan, you'll see all the connections, but like if you're not, it doesn't matter, is what I like to say. Because it is like Django Wexler says that he took inspiration from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just us saying Star Wars, but
I can also confirm that he's a big nerd and likes Star Wars. We had a long discussion.
His bread tweets are cracking me up.
And you actually
my bread today. Look at the bread.
And start ignoring taglines.
I'm
Don't
jealous.
listen-
I want to go with you, Maria. We'd have a great time.
Don't listen to me and my stupid one-liners that I.
See, I like your one-liners, but it's not all about the one-liner. It's just to get you interested.
What was my newest one? Lesbians, guns, and demons.
I'm excited for that one.
French Revolution, lesbians, guns, and demons.
I'm a little scared of that French Revolution part. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I have faith.
Same. But
I can't help you with that one. It's inspired by the French Revolution.
That is not my jam. That's David's jam.
It's not like you're reading another one that's also inspired by the French Revolution.
So you like that history thing?
I think as long as no one tells me that it's inspired by the French Revolution, I won't even know. Me and history,
Like, tell me nothing.
like, honestly, one, I can't make comparisons like that really quickly. Like, if no one told me that it was Star Wars, no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Two, history in me, it's just like in one ear, out the other. Geography, history, all of that stuff.
Oh.
Nope.
I think it's a setting, but it does its own. It's just the setting and like versus like
Still scares me.
Okay.
Like, is it actually the French, or is it like the made up pretending to be the French?
It's made up for. It's like the Poppy War, where it's made up.
Fine. That's what the French Revolution. We're good.
It's like the Poppy War that takes a lot of inspiration from historical events.
But it's still like it's still fantasy.
Yeah.
I'll call it a day. I'm good.
That's better. That's better. You had me worried, but we're good now.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like Naomi Novik's when you said that.
Yeah.
No, it's
Although I
historic.
didn't hate that.
I do like that one. Another buddy read I failed at.
Not the first book one. It didn't like the beginning of it was historical, but then you go way more into the character relationships. That is one character-driven book that I enjoyed. I still think I gave it a 3-star, but I enjoyed it. But if they're all like that, I won't like the series. Does that make sense?
I don't think you'll like that series, but I enjoyed. Sorry, but history does go off the rails with that series.
Yay!
Like
I live in my book one bubble.
Book one is probably my favorite. So
It looks so pretty. They're
pretty.
slimy together.
that's why I own them. I didn't like love them, but that's why I own them.
Pretty.
If I do another sprint, are you guys sticking around?
I need to finish my book, so yes.
Also, it depends how long it is. I has a headache, so
We can do a shorter sprint. I think it'll be my last sprint. I'm gonna probably not read very much again, so I might do one more sprint and then watch Mel's video tonight.
I can put you to sleep.
And then I started rewatching Witch.
Which?
Oh, the cartoon?
Yeah, like WITCH last night, so I'm gonna watch that again tonight.
I love it.
I started watching that too old because I started watching that like on YouTube or something. I was like, "What is this? This is weird."
So weird and so bad. I'm rewatching all my like childhood cartoons though. So after I finish
Love it.
Witch is Gargoyles.
Oh, I did a
So I love
podcast on watching
Gargoyles.
all of Gargoyles.
I never saw that.
It's on Disney Plus. It's so
Okay.
good.
Okay.
The second season is not that great, where they just go 52 episodes of going around the world.
Enough yet, but it's
It's
so
fine.
good.
It's fine.
I'll
be hooked by that point. Won't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. You made me want to watch Winx again. I'm like, no, don't watch Winx.
I rewatched Winx and then I did Totally Spies, although I didn't finish Totally Spies, but there's no actual plot to Totally Spies, so I gave up. It's just like one episode things. They don't like overarch at all. But then I was like, should I rewatch Winx again because it's so good? And I was like, wait, there's another one I watched as a kid, so I did Witch. And then I was like, maybe I'll do Sailor Moon at some point too.
I never watched. I did see Sailor Moon. I never watched the cartoon Winx. I've only seen the live action Winx, which I feel like is not nearly as good. But then they canceled it, and it made me sad from a really cheesy standpoint.
The cartoon is way better, but also Zodiac Academy and Winx are very similar.
Does the main characters have fire powers?
They also are stolen
Fae things.
Yeah. Their house burns down in a fire. The fucking world is literally called Solaris in both. Like
the inspiration is strong.
The same. It's literally Winx and Harry Potter put together.
I can see that. I can see that.
I just remember because I liked Bloom a lot. I think because she was blue. It's like
Bloom was bad.
And I liked the music one.
Yes, Musa. I did not like what they did with Stella in the TV show.
They made her like a bad, like mean girl, or
like she is kind of a mean girl in like the regular show, but she's like all like fashion forward. Like she's fun.
Like she's like best friend. She will screw people over if they screw with them. Like no.
Sad they canceled that. I mean, it was just cheesy fun.
It is cheesy fun.
It did have one of the actresses from House of Dragon in it though, which so it couldn't have been like that low budget.
I don't know. I just know I refused to watch it because I was like, nope.
The name change does piss me off so much though, but yes. Musa was my favorite.
I forgot who was that. What boy was hers?
Musa ends up with the bad guy, the bad boy.
Oh, Riven?
I was just waiting for it to happen in the real show. I was like, what?
It never did.
And it never does.
It should have, but it didn't.
I also watched a lot of Cartoon Network and like Code Lyoko. Code Lyoko was my jam.
I loved freaking the hotel one with the creatures.
Foster Sound for Imaginary Friends.
I love that one. Same, Maria. I literally can't focus on TV right now unless it's cartoons or reality TV. So that's why I've been watching a lot of cartoons.
Oh yeah, I'll shut up about cartoons now because
Riven is so hot I had the hots for our cartoon for sure.
I think I liked Brandon. Is it actually the brunette? Is that actually Brandon?
Yes, the one that Stella's with. I know way too much about this. Oh my god.
I can just tell you in the names. I'm like, Brandon, Sky, the nerd one. I forgot his name.
The nerd one.
You know who I'm talking about, the nerd one with glasses.
I know who you're talking about.
The Techna.
Yeah.
Techna disappeared in the show. What did I do with Techna? It's like, nope.
What we're saying, Mel, is that you need to watch the cartoon.
I do need to watch the cartoon. I completely agree with you.
I think it's on Netflix.
I think the first 3 seasons are on Netflix, and then the later renditions might be on Netflix.
I may be losing my Netflix access soon, which is a sad day.
That's so sad.
I'm gonna have to buy it for myself, and I don't want to.
We'll see. I doubt that's gonna happen.
No, my dad said he might be canceling his, so regardless of the whole password saga.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I mooch.
You can
I
have
pay for the Hulu and the Disney that he mooches off of me, and he pays for the Netflix.
Fair.
yeah. But like there was also this weird show I watched on like 4Kids, the website.
Oh yes.
Huntik. It was like in Prague, and they like summon creatures or something.
I used to watch Card Captor Sakura as a child and loved it. I don't know this one.
That's an anime.
Also, if you liked Wing Smell, if you ever watched Tower Prep, I feel like the Winx like real show reminded me of Tower Prep. I loved Tower Prep when I watched it, but it's so cringe and like great.
Was that one of the like the Nick like live action?
I may go in there in a second. Tower Prep.
Rebellious teen Ian Archer awakens one morning in totally unfamiliar surroundings, with no memory of how he got here. He learns that he is now a student at Tower Prep, a school that focuses on helping its students develop their unique abilities.
Look at this. Like,
It's so bad!
it's so bad.
I was thinking about Tower Prep the other day.
Like, just
Oh, it's apparently, I think it's a Canadian show. It would make sense that maybe not you haven't seen it.
I was like, I don't think that we had that.
Cartoon Network.
7.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
We had House of Anubis, which is similar vibes.
I don't know if I
What are
watched
you
that.
doing to my cat?
House of Anubis.
Canadian. It only had one season, though.
Only had one season because they always get. They had it in the US.
What other shows did I watch? That was a little too old for me.
We may not be sprinting. I'm just saying. We have gone down a hole.
There was like, what was the Chowder? Chowder was like weird but good.
Wait, I can't turn my hand the right way.
What was the other one? Unnatural History?
I think I know that one. I think I like that one.
I feel like I was a cartoon kid, and then when I got old enough to watch a lot of these type of cartoons, I didn't watch as many cartoons, and then I got too old for them before I went back to it. Does that make sense?
Unnatural History is like a Tower Prep type situation, but I do know what you're saying. I watched cartoons forever.
I watched like Ben 10, Generator Rex, Secret Saturdays, like the teen shows. Ben 10 was actually, you know.
Mm-hmm. The Dragon one. Of course, I liked the Dragon one.
Jake Long.
Yeah, I liked that one.
I hated his redo. The art style redo.
I don't know if I paid enough attention.
He's being really rotten right now.
I have never watched Angel's Friends.
He's really not rotten right now.
This is true, but I watched a lot of old shows too, but not like cartoons. But I watched a lot of like, I mean, obviously watched like Buffy and them, but Sliders. I loved Sliders. I keep thinking about Sliders.
Like when everybody else was watching cartoons, I feel like I was watching things like Torchwood and Buffy and Charmed.
Oh, I also watched those.
I feel like I was doing that instead of the cartoons.
Yeah, I did both. My father and me spent like we'd watch TV together every single night, and we'd like switch between cartoons and all of the old classics.
Yeah, me and my dad watched a lot of superhero shows like Justice League Unlimited,
Yes.
Green Lantern.
I was a fan of Batman Beyond, even though they're terrible, but I loved Batman Beyond.
I was obsessed with Hawkwoman, the redhead from Justice League Unlimited.
Yes, agreed. Max Steel, Scooby-Doo, where are you? I like the Sliders stuff. I was just thinking about a rewatch of Sliders.
I used to watch Boomerang when I was at my grandmother's house, so I watched the real old cartoons, like this is like the pup named Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Dragon Tales. I did see Dragon Tales.
I also watched Dragon
Tales. My head, the song is so stuck in my head now.
Dragon Tales.
I also
Tales.
Everyone do the Bob.
Also, Cyber Chase.
I don't know that one. I don't
It
think.
was on PBS, so I don't know if Canada got PBS.
We did, but at least we paid for it at my house.
You want to come up here? Okay, come on.
And then there was like Cyber Chase and the Calligraphy Cat Siamese, that maybe not the most culturally sensitive show.
Calligraphy cat?
It was like a Siamese cat that did calligraphy with their tail.
Oh. I googled
It
it.
was a kid.
I'm still obsessed with any Scooby. I was not a Scooby Doo girl.
I like
didn't watch
Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo. My mom watched the Scooby-Doo episode with the Headless Horseman in it when she was a kid or a teenager, and to this day she still won't watch Scooby-Doo or the Headless Horseman because it scared her so bad.
That's hilarious.
And she's like not a child anymore, obviously.
I got traumatized by watching an episode of Dragon Ball where Boo changed everyone to chocolate and started eating them. I don't know why that scared me so much as a kid.
Interesting. I did not watch Quantum Leap. I actually was thinking I need to go watch the original so then I can watch the reboot. The only musical episode that I actually feel like is elite.
Great musical episode. Is solid. Quit licking your paw. Stop.
I don't know. What was the show? I can't remember. I remember.
Honestly, you're not wrong. This is actually quite mean too when you actually think about it.
What was the cartoon that had the two fairy things on Nickelodeon?
Very Odd Parents.
Oh, Fairly.
I think I remember watching that one.
Fairly Odd Parents was good.
I also
I
like
won't say it was
Danny
good. I just remember watching it.
16.
It was a card. Yeah, I like 16. I like the one girl, the goth girl.
I actually believe 16 is also a Canadian show. But I could be
think
wrong.
I think it was the same company that did Total Drama Island.
It is.
There was. I just thought of this.
It's terrifying. There's a reboot. When did it happen? I miss everything. This year, there was a reboot.
Oh, Teen Titans. I love Teen Titans.
Teen Titans always a good one. Okay. We should sprint or now. So then Mel.
I might hop off if you do the sprint, just because by the time you come back around, it'd be late.
I should be a good girl and leave.
No, I could also end these.
Yeah.
And then we can all leave. Because I don't want to read anyways.
It's up to you. I'm just saying.
Okay, we are not sprinting, is what's happening. We could talk for a little bit longer then.
We can talk for a little longer. Hey, can you not like?
But I don't want to read. So
Me either. I have a headache and I'm not feeling it.
sorry to anyone who wants to read. I'm about to see the audience count go down like crazy. Oh my god, I love Raven so much.
I love Raven, and her storyline with her dad was so great for me. I'm like, that is so cool.
I also liked the Titans show that they came out with now, like the live action.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like Teen Titans Go. I'm like, what? Teen Titans Go.
Oh, yeah. No, like the new Titans show on Netflix.
That makes sense.
Or is there any other terrifying? What terrified me? I don't know. I watched a lot of bad shit when I shouldn't have. I'm just reading while listening to you guys talk.
We love it.
It's fine. I'm not liking Glow by Raymond Kennedy anyway. A mood.
I feel this.
I watched Resident Evil. I love the Resident Evil movies, even though they're objectively terrible.
Fair. Honestly, I feel like every movie is.
Also, you watch the Resident Evil movies, but you refuse to read horror.
It's not horror. The Resident Evil is not horror.
I kind of feel like it's horror enough that you might could. I mean, the argument can be made.
Yeah, I would call it borderline horror. It's like horror action.
Hello, cat.
Mickey! He appears.
He's been sleeping here. It's been quiet.
I also like Underworld. Those are also terrible movies that I like.
I like the Underworld movies too. I made a wheel to help with the book choice and gave you Tethered Mage twice. I'll let you read anything, but if you spun Tethered Mage and then spun again, it means you don't want to read Tethered Mage, so don't read it.
It's true.
Half the time I spin and then it lands on something, I go, okay, not that one.
Yeah. Well, I think, yeah. Like, people gave you a choice, and it was like, no.
That is incredible multitasking, I agree.
I would agree the games are horror, but the movies, not so much.
I would say they're action horror.
That's fine.
I literally don't know what to read because I started and never finished too many books. So 25 possibilities, and I don't want to read any. This is a mood. Just pick one at random. And then don't read that one and read the one you want to read.
I want to watch The Last of Us because I have FOMO, but also I haven't. So
I haven't watched it yet either. The fact that some of it is filmed in Edmonton is cool, but also I'm now just gonna picture Edmonton in those scenes.
I'm not interested in Last of Us at all.
I like the zombie survivalist type things.
Oh, I hate zombies. Except except Resident Evil. I hate
Yeah, I
zombies.
was like, wait, what?
I love zombies. Give me the zombies. Have you ever seen Zombieland?
No.
A tier.
I'm not a Zombieland fan.
Oh, I like Zombieland. It was
I
hilarious.
don't like slapstick comedy, so it's not.
I don't either, but I liked that one.
I don't know. I just know a lot about the plot of Last of Us, so I don't need to see the show.
Because I hear the show's pretty spot on. If you do not stop messing with my fake plant, I'm gonna beat you up.
I will watch it eventually, but right now,
Nope.
Mel, you need to do a watch of The Expanse, so I would actually watch it.
I know.
Damn.
I need to do that. I've been very, very tempted to do that.
I'm saying Mel because she's the actual.
Yeah, I mean watch-alongs, no, not a thing.
Cassie will pop in every once in a while.
Yeah, like if I have to give you a schedule, that's the thing for a watch-along. If you want to do random, let's watch something. I could do that.
I've gotten to where now that we have the supernatural people that are just kind of established, that they just get to know the morning of whether or not it's happening, and they know it's usually on Fridays at roughly a certain time, and that's all they got.
The thing is, I feel like I have to do a schedule, and it has to be a weekend date, and I'm not prepared to give up my weekend dates.
No.
And I count Friday as a weekend because Nick has Friday off, so
that's fair. The only reason I do it on Friday is because we sprint during the week, and I don't want to interfere with sprints.
This is fair. Because I'm never around on Friday because it's my Nick day.
I've only been to one watch along once, and I wasn't even watching what it was Mel's. And I don't watch.
She was reading instead of just talking to us the whole time. It was great.
I've done that sometimes where I'll put them on, but I don't talk. But I'm like, I'm lonely.
Like, admittedly, there's no been shows that I've been interested in. I don't care.
We've had fun. They're very, very low key. And we usually only do because the supernatural episodes are 40 minutes a piece, we don't really break in between. It's not that long.
Good night, Michaela.
And then if I don't feel like it, the people have been with me and we're good. And we just don't do it.
Yeah, I think I would participate in someone else's watch along very loosely too.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, so, oh well.
Thanks. Good night, Deb.
Good night.
You should probably just get off of this.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you sometime soon. I might sprint tomorrow during the day, but I haven't decided if they're going to be public or Patreon, so sorry for all the public people here if I decide to do Patreons. But I don't know if I'm going to Nick's this weekend. So, we'll see. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.